Hey my friends, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a hack by which you can organize your sari to perfectly drape it under 5 minutes. With this hack, you are going to get the same result every time, provided your waist size remains the same. This hack will also help you to organize your sari for travel. There is a separate video in which I have taken through the steps on how to drape sari under 5 minutes. The link is in the description box. This video is more about organizing your sari. Let me show you. To organize your sari, you definitely need a sari, an iron. If you are draping a heavy silk sari like Kanjivaram, couple of safety pins of various sizes. I like to organize them in a box like this which has compartments. I have picked this up from Amazon and I have put the link in description. A sari pleater. This is an optional tool. You can use your fingers, but this gives very uniform pleats. This will be useful especially for beginners. The link is in the description box and I have picked this from Amazon. A measuring tape. Hanger to hang your sari. To start, I have to take a couple of body measurements and I'm going to start with my shoulder measurement. So I'm going to measure my shoulder from the neck till here, which is 5 inches. I do not like my pallu to be very wide. Depending upon the width of the pallu that you like, you take that measurement. The next measurement is the length of the pallu, which is going to be from your shoulder till whatever length you like it. I like it below my calf, so it's going to be 42 inches for me. The third measurement is from the shoulder around the waist till your navel area, and that is 41 inches for me. The last measurement is the waist measurement. Measure it around the hip bone. My waist measurement is 32 inches. I'm going to multiply that number by 1.5 and add 1 to that, which will get the measurement to 49 inches. Once you have your own measurements, save it somewhere so that you can access this at a later stage. You do not need to take these measurements every time you drape the sari. I have opened the sari and come to the extreme right top corner of the sari. From here, I'm going to measure the waist length that I had discussed. You remember, I had taken the waist measurement and then multiplied it with 1.5 and added 1 to that. I'm going to take that measurement, which is 49 inches. Here is the tape. I'm going to measure 49 inches and secure that place with a safety pin. Here. Like this. I will now go to the pallu area. I've come to the pallu side and this is the top of the pallu where I'm going to make the pleats. This corner should face your left side for the first pleat. Like this. Be sure to get this right, otherwise rest of it will get messed up. So I'm going to use the sari pleater here, making sure the corner of the sari is facing the left side. For the first pleat, you secure this in this area, and depending upon how narrow or wide you want your pallu pleats to be, you take that clip and keep going through each flap. That makes the pleats uniform. And this is the last pleat. Once these pleats are done, I'm going to arrange these pleats and secure all of them with a safety pin. I have made the pallu pleats and I have secured it with a safety pin in the bottom, and then I'm going to do the same for the rest of the pallu. I'm securing the pallu with small safety pins like this. Pallu length is 42. I'm going to go to that measurement and secure everything with a big safety pin. So 42 is here. I'll secure this area with a big safety pin. You can remove the safety pin later when you pin your pallu to your jacket. This is where I have put the mark for pallu. From here till around the waist measurement that I had taken is 42 inches. I'm going to measure that in the fabric and put a mark over there with a safety pin. So this is 42 inches and I'm going to mark this with another safety pin. From this safety pin to the place where I had put the first safety pin, here, this is the area where I have to do the pleat. I'll do the pleat from the first safety pin. This is going to be my first pleat and the pleat has to face your left side. I'll start making the pleats from this area using the sari pleater. I have secured it. And then I'm going to make narrow pleats again. Go to the other flap. Secure it in the hook. Put the flap and continue the process. Yes, so I have reached my safety pin. I'm going to arrange the pleats now. My pleats are ready. I'm going to secure them with a safety pin on top here. Be sure to take a big safety pin. And I will remove this sari pleater from here. I'll slightly iron the pleats now. Have lightly pressed the sari. I'm securing the pleats towards the bottom with a safety pin. I'm going to secure these pleats from top with another safety pin, but this time I'm going to leave out the last pleat from behind. I'm doing this to create a buffer fabric. When you do the V around the waist, if in case the fabric falls short, you can quickly remove the first pin and easily access the fabric without disturbing the rest of the pleats. I have secured the pleats without the last pleat. With this, arranging the sari has come to an end. If you are not wearing the sari for an occasion where you have to travel, you don't have to follow the full process of organizing. You can just hang it on a hanger to wear it the next day. I'll show you how. So this is the fabric, the starting fabric. Take this fabric over the pleats. Keep doing it till you reach the end of the sari. Now put it through a hanger. I'm organizing the pallu a little bit. Take the pallu, align it with the rest of the fabric, and take the pallu around the neck of the hanger and bring it in the front. Now you can hang it like this. If you're traveling with the sari, let me show you how to organize it. This is where the pleats are, and this is where is the beginning of the fabric, the opposite side of the pallu. I'm going to take the fabric and align it with the pleats, and I'll continue to do that till I run out of the fabric. Now I'm going to turn the sari so that the pallu is facing me. The pallu is on my side, and this fabric that is remaining, I'm going to start putting it on the pleats. And I'll continue to do it till the fabric gets over. There shouldn't be more than 2 to 3. And this should be the last one. Yes, it is. It's taken a pretty good shape. Now I'm going to fold the sari in 1/4 like this, and another 1/4 like this, and then I'm going to put the top part on the bottom part like this, and I'll put a safety pin over here so that the sari stays in place. Like this. And now I'll nicely organize the pallu on top of the sari. I'll take it around the entire sari one time. I'll cross it over here. Use a clip like this. And then I'll take this part and wrap it one more time, and I'll use another clip to put it in place. The sari has been organized now. All you have to do is remove some of the pins and tuck it in like a designer sari. This is my little hack to organize my sari. If you have found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. For more such videos, do remember to subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by.